So what I think you wrote down is 2 letters, right? But what it actually is more the way, it's like the shortened down version of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
What you're thinking of is Los Angeles, but you wrote down LA,
what the
right?
fuck?
You wrote down LA.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on Chasing the Illusion. This is no ordinary Chasing the Illusion video. This is actually my 5-year anniversary. Can you believe it's been 5 years since I started the Chasing the Illusion channel and everything I've done in between that time? It's pretty crazy. So if you don't know, every year I usually do a roundup video for the anniversary about everything I've achieved throughout the year. This year we're changing it up a little bit. I'm actually going to be talking about what I've got planned this year because there's an awful lot of things to go through. So, you know, sit back, get some snacks, do whatever you want to do, and let's get into a sneak peek of what's to come for 2024. So, if you've been following my channel but have been living under a rock, you may have not realised that I've been working for about 2 years on a series called Is Magic Real? I'll be diving into the age-old question of is magic real? I've been travelling the country, going to certain places, talking to certain people, and just seeing, you know, trying to answer the question, is magic real? I know I promised that it'd be coming out in March. I'm sticking to that. I'm sticking to it's coming out in March. It's been 2 years in the making. I never thought it'd be taking this long to film, if I'm completely honest. And yeah, I'm trying to stick to March. It may be a little bit delayed. But I'm hoping March. I've got a date in mind. I have a date in mind for Is Magic Real and when it's going to come out. And it is March. It is March at the moment. But yeah, just bear with. Bear with. It's coming this year, that's for sure. I may even drop a little teaser for you right now.
Oh look, and the lights gone. That's great.
Oh,
So does everyone hold
Oh, fantastic start.
So someone.
no.
And this light isn't working either.
Right,
when it was earlier.
It was earlier.
Yeah.
Oh god.
One guy has been pushed back before. Like this door swung and nearly pushed him down the stairs. So just.
I'm sure you just didn't like the guy. Or...
Yeah.
When you heard about it all, did it put you off though? Like,
No.
real stuff? Or just, if anything, made it...
Yeah, I was
We'd
like,
definitely
ooh.
get it in.
Yeah, I was like, that's fun around Halloween. Yeah.
Feels a bit weird in here, I'm not gonna lie.
You feeling it?
I'm feeling it a
I
little
feel
bit.
funny in here.
I feel really
It's
funny
like
in
right
here.
It makes
Yeah.
me feel funny.
I'm
Nothing.
just getting like a massive sense of uncomfortableness in it.
Okay, so what comes after Is Magic Real? Well, it's another series. It's another series. It's got a working title at the moment. I'm not 100% on the title that I've got. If you join the Chase membership, you'll know roughly what it's about, and you'll know what the working title is. But yeah, it's definitely coming. It's a working title. I'm not sure of it, but it's experimental tricks. It's experimental tricks going into the whole psychology of people and trying to influence people, Darren Brown styling. Yeah, and I kind of want it to mess with the perception of the world or worlds. I'll leave that up to your interpretation. But yeah, the Chase the membership knows roughly about what's going on with that, so if you're interested, check that out. Yeah, and if you want to be part of the new series, there's a questionnaire down in the description. If you want to fill it out, it will put you in a chance of being part of the series. There's no wrong or right answers in that questionnaire, by the way. Everybody should be able to be part of the series. It'll be better if you are in the UK, because that's where I'm based. So yeah, it'll be better if you're UK, and preferably if you're around the age of 16 and above, because some of the tricks are going to be a little bit... I'll wait for you to find out. Actually, yeah, I'll wait for you to find out. Alright, let's now talk about the projects coming up this year. As you know, every year I bring out a couple of projects, and this year is going to be no different. This year, I'm excited to announce I will be bringing out my second book. Yep, I'm writing a new book as we speak. This book is a beginner's guide to both mentalism and magic. It's designed to spark curiosity for people who want to dip their toes into the art of deception. Even if you are already in the world of magic and you haven't really touched in mentalism, you know, you can test out some real beginner things in mentalism, or the other way around. If you're into mentalism but you want to start dipping your toes into magic, it's vice versa. That's my thought process anyway, because without getting into too much, I always find that in the magic world you're either being forced into the magic corner or you're forced into the mentalism corner. Not many people have a good mix of both. And me being brought up in the psychology world and enjoying mentalism, but also always having a magic background from when I was really young, I feel like I'm in a really good position to talk about both options at a beginner level. Obviously, the stuff that I do, I'm keeping to myself, but yeah, this is real beginner magic and the psychology of magic and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a work in progress, this book. There's no name for it, but it's something I'm working off that will definitely be coming out at some point this year as well. But that's not all. There will also be another project coming out this year which sort of bridges the gap between some of the other projects that I've done, whereas like the peaks and the propless mentalism that I've brought out, this is kind of the middle ground between you know, peaks like off-peak travel and Black Mirror peak, and the proper stuff like subconscious spiking and progression, my first book that I brought out. This bridges the gap in between of both propless and peaks, and yeah, I won't get too much into it yet, but that's the plan. So they are the big things that I'll be working on throughout the year. But what about the weekly videos to keep us all going in the meantime? Well, due to popular demand, I will be continuing the Best Magic Tricks of All Time series that apparently is going ahead now. So yeah, that's one thing I can tick off the list and let you guys know that it's still carrying on. Another group of videos that I'll be working on is called The History Of, where I'm going to be going through the entire history of certain magicians and mentalists throughout all of time, some influences of mine in the magic world, and some that I haven't really had much time to look into. So it's going to be interesting for me to see who they are and how they got into magic and things like that. You know, it'll be quite interesting for me to do that. And more importantly, I hope it's interesting for you too. Oh, and let's not forget, the road trick series is coming back. I've got a lot of trips planned that have nothing to do with Is Magic Real? You know, I'm going to some countries this year, and maybe Blackpool Magic Convention. There will of course be some other videos scattered around. Some might be tutorials, some might be magic tricks, some might just be me messing around on camera. Who knows what this year will hold. But I think that is it for the 5-year anniversary video, which still feels really weird for me to say. Just a forewarning though, what I have said might be a little bit shifted around with new ideas that I have that I don't currently have in my brain at the moment. But you know, that is the plan. What I've said, this is the plan on what's going ahead, but some things might shift into the next year. Some things might be pushed forward. Who knows? But exciting stuff. At least you know what is coming hopefully. It goes without saying, of course, thank you everyone for the support on the channel and everything I'm doing. You know, if you buy a project or you join the membership or you just simply subscribe and watch the videos, it does mean a lot. I know we're a little small group at the moment and I am perfectly okay with that. Genuinely, it's I like to keep it a tight little circle of subscribers, which I'm fine with. Not that I'm opposed to it growing. I'm not opposed to it growing, but at the moment I'm very content with having what we already have. So yeah, thank you very much. I'm not a sentimental type of person, but just know it means a lot that what we've got going on. Yeah. Well, with that in mind, like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok if you want to see behind the scenes videos. Videos like this before they go to the public, and discounts on all my projects that I have mentioned, past and present in this video. Then check out the Chased membership. And if you want some of the merch, there'll probably be new merch coming out this year, probably. Then, you know, buy some merch. By the way, I don't think I've ever said, but the merch that I do bring out basically, and the merch and the projects basically funds the major projects that I'm going in. So like Is Magic Real and this new secret project that I'm working on, that basically funds that. So yeah, if you want those projects to really have a little bit of money to it, you know, it's a little way of supporting those series and projects. So yeah, thank you very much. If you have, I know some of you have, so yeah. So without any further ado, let's get on with the 5th year of Chasing the Illusion. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.